Like I always taught you guys that, that time itself was a spell given to the Pleiadians by the Arcturian race, and all Arcturians aren't bad. The Arcturians is the extraterrestrial race, all right, but all Arcturians are not bad. It's duality in all species, but the ones that are bad, these are the ones that taught the human beings and the Pleiadians the spell of time to put us in a maze. So all of that's breaking down. That's why days fly and things move so fast, a lot faster than they used to. So right now it's just a scramble to keep the Matrix illusion going. That's what the elites is hoping. So that's why this is a deep divine download that we finna jump into with 2012 is 2021. All right, so welcome to class. I see y'all coming in here. Keep letting them know we live. Help your fellow gods and goddesses out that might not know how to access the live. All right, but most definitely 2012 is 2021. All right, and we're going to dive into that. So before we get started, first, let me start by saying peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. Peace, meaning positive energy, always creates elevation. I'm sending the deepest of insight to all my peers, those, all the elders, first and foremost, those 65 and older within the university. We appreciate you deeply. We appreciate you dearly. All right. I've been getting a lot of emails from, gods and goddesses in the university that are the elderly. And, a lot of them been, they've been wanting to know what's going on. And, they've been feeling a certain way with, because they the elders. They more worried about the youth and our generation and making sure that we all on one accord. But I want the elders to know that regardless of what y'all see, trust me, we waking up. We on one accord. We stronger now than we've ever been. But I just want to say thank you to all the elders that's a part of this university. Be you a member here on the actual website, or be it that you actually are a member via just publicly. I just want to say thank you. All right, we want to say thank you. All right, now to my peers, those 20, 30, 40s, 50 within the university, we the bridge. So it's imperative that we stay on the same energy. We stay balanced, all right? We play an important role in this war, and the war has already started. The war really revved up December 21st, 2020. So it's just now the Kundalini is rising, so things are getting more and more intense. And you have to remember that we all had soul contracts when we first came here. So we came here with a deeper meaning. You didn't come here to just be a part of this video game that we call life or reality. You came here to create new programs and destroy the old ones. So keep that in mind. Beautiful supreme reflections. All right. To the youth, those 21 and under within the university, I salute the divinity in you. All these blue crystal babies, these new rainbow babies, these, we need y'all energy. Old, powerful, ancient souls coming in new vessels. That's exactly what you are. All right. But a lot of the youth is, spreading this information, and that's what's empowering us. Y'all the bottom of the flame. Remember, when you look at a flame, you got three parts to it: the ember, then you got the orange part, which appears orange, which is the coolest part of the flame, and then you got the blue part of the flame, which is the bottom. All right. The blue part of the flame is the hottest part of the flame. All right. That's where the carbon is at. That's why it comes out blue. And then as the air oxidizes it, it goes from blue, which is the highest vibration, all the way up down to orange and red, which is the lowest vibration. When you get to the tip of a flame, it's red. That's the ember. All right. It's reddish orange. All right. So, the youth, you all kind of represent the blue part of the flame right now. All right, welcome to class. I see y'all coming in here. Y'all represent the blue part of the flame right now. So we just want to say thank you. We appreciate you. Like I say, at your age, we was a lot of us were still lost in this matrix. So y'all coming in, y'all been ushered into this realm at a beautiful time, on this realm of Atlantis, at a beautiful time when information is flowing. All right. So be sponges. Y'all have fun with it. All right. Have fun with it. Be sponges. Soak up everything. Soak up everything you can soak up right now, because you will need it in this war. All right, so with that being said, we all on the same frequency. Welcome to class, okay? Welcome to class, all right? So we all on the same frequency right now. And first, let me say how y'all feeling, okay? It's a lot going on, so whatever you're going through, and I know you see wars and rumors of wars, You see them trying to force the jab. You see them shutting down. You know, they coming at our school systems with it. They coming, you know, at your livelihood and your leisure with it. A lot of people that play sports, there's people that have jobs, there's people that do want to go further in school. They had their whole mind, you know, put a lot of work into chasing their dreams, only to have it alter with this shot right now to come to this point where it's like, hey, do I participate or not? You get what I'm saying? Do I participate or not? And see, that's where you got to stay strong at. That's where everybody has to stay strong at. You have to remember who you are. You cannot move with fear. All right. Now, there was a movie that came out called 2012, and it came out a few years back. And I don't know if you've seen the movie, but the movie was a very detailed movie, and it showed. Let's see if I can pull it up. It showed. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, reflections. All right. So, I think I touched on this before though in class, but in the movie 2012, all right. In the movie 2012, let me show you something. All right.
Through my online store alone,
so in the movie 2012, all right.
That's so crazy.
2012 was all about the world coming to an end via destruction. Okay, of water, volcanoes, natural events. All right, and what I want to focus on is this. All right, so we all can see this. Because I don't want to flip the camera around. But you see these arcs? They have arcs in this scene. Okay? So, I don't know how good you can see that. I don't want to show too much of their content because they've been tripping on the website of us showing other people content. But it's an arc scene in the movie 2012. And these arcs were already owned by the elites because the elites was already aware of what was taking place, okay? So by the elites being already aware of what's taking place, you know what I'm saying? These arcs, these arcs were these ships that the elites had already had set aside for this moment in time. Now, that's what's going on right now. Okay, so right now as we speak, this planet is going through a polar shift. And the elites is not saying anything about it. If you turn on the news, you don't see nothing about it. You know all you see them talking about the vaccination. You see them talking about what the FDA approved. You see them talking about the Haitians at the border, which I'll touch on that later. You see them talking about isolated weather incidents, but they not stringing it together like they don't know what the fuck is going on. When in actuality, they know damn well what's going on. Reflection, y'all feel me? They know exactly what the fuck is going on. You hear me? But they want to play it. They want to play it like they don't. Because remember, the whole thing is to lie to you. Okay? Let's move right here. Okay? The whole thing, y'all, is to lie to you. You know that, right? These people is here to lie to you. They got everybody thinking everything is okay. Everybody's thinking this. Motherfuckers are sitting here getting ready for the Lakers, the try to go for their championship ring to get LeBron his 5th, 6th ring. You know, motherfuckers is worried about when the next album drop from their favorite artist. You hear me? Niggas is worrying about what new games PS5 finna release without paying attention to the skies, without paying attention to the ocean, without paying attention to the soil, without paying attention to the insects, the animals that are around you. They make you aware of what time it truly is. Okay? The news is not going to tell you that something is wrong. Remember this. Whenever they tell you don't panic, that means panic. You hear me? And if they tell your ass, everything is okay, then nothing is okay. That's what y'all got to know. They will never tell you to panic. They will never tell you that. They will never tell you that. They will show you the news. They will act like everything is okay. And when it's at the last minute, they'll say something. When they know that you don't have a chance to be ready for what's coming your way. Remember, we spoke about the food shortages. We spoke about, them unleashing all these locusts. A lot of things we started speaking about. People started waking up so quick on the internet and everybody was sharing things and it was spreading. We talking millions of people waking up to this. So they had to alter their agenda. You hear me? They had to alter their agenda. Why? Because it won't work if we are prepared. You've seen, let's just start with the last few months. We've seen it, guys. Gods and goddesses. We seen the earthquake in Haiti. And I told y'all what that was connected to. We seen before the earthquake in Haiti when they was trying to burn the portals in the ocean. We seen the back and forth. We seen Ida. We seen Ida then hit New York and Philly and areas that it wasn't supposed to hit, while skipping over several states. You know how they say have several seats? That shit skipped over several states. No lie. You know how the goddesses be? Have several seats. Have several seats. That shit skipped over several states. Facts. All right. We seen that. Then, little or unbeknownst to the multitude, they started to speak about the volcano in La Palma and the Canaries, and when they spoke on it, they didn't speak on it. It erupted, and they spoke about the eruption. That's it. Nothing else. They didn't tell the people what the eruption could lead to, and that's what I was looking at. They know that it's in game. They know that these titans are waking up. They know that they can no longer hold our ancestors. Definitely ocean, or definitely us. That's why it's a race to put the jab in us. All right? They wanted to make us, I told you this, they wanted to turn us from man, God to man, man to robot. 2020, they had everybody looking toward the end of the world. When that was just the start of the planetary alignment, which led to the unlocking of the Kundalini energy, which led to it starting to rise. And you see it. Look at how many people have woke up between December 21st, 2020 and December 21st, 2021. We're coming up on December 21st, 2021. They told you the Mayan calendar ended in 2012. Well, 2012 was 2021. We know who the Mayans were. Us. We know that truth now. Just our ancestors. Remember, we were tribes. So anytime you see the Mayans, Aztecs, any of these individuals that are talking about your ancestors. You feel me, reflection? Your ancestors. And they said the Mayans predicted that the calendar would end December 21st, 2012. Key word. The Mayans' calendar would end December 21st, 2012. Remember, they said time back 8 years. Okay? So 2012 was really 2004. Okay? In their years. And then when they say calendar ended, that don't mean the world ends. The world which these elites have created shall end. Calendar, what does a calendar cover? Time. Calendars cover months and days and years. The Mayans never had a calendar. But that's what they want us to believe when they say the Mayans calendar predicted 2004. 2012 was 2004. And 2004 ended the Pisces age and ushered in the Aquarius age. 4 plus 2 is 6. Drop the zeros. Okay? Now, 9 years to date from what we thought was 2012 would be what? 2021. I repeat, 9 years to date. Start December 21st, 2012. Now go forward 9 years. Where you going to be at? December 21st, 2021. December 21st, 2022 will make 10 years. 9 represents completion. Remember that. We in the 9th year from the beginning of this Aquarian age. So for the last 9 years, we've been waking up. That's when the awakening truly started. See, it didn't just start December 21st, 2020. It's been a progress. Even if you go look at individuals like myself, other guys that are known or goddesses that are known, like the Remedy Ages, the Isis Wisdoms, Khalil's, people like that, you'll notice that we was chosen to help lead and help wake everybody else up. But in those last 9 years, we remember who we were on a deeper level. Because the more nanobot technology broke down within the chosen ones, which would be us as well as you all, and it allowed us to start this spiritual phase of connecting back to the ancestors who was working through us and communicating with us via the suns and via our pineal gland. Okay? So in that 9-year phase, 9 years ago, I was 25. I was just turning 25, or about to be 25. 9 years ago, I walked in a cell and would start a 6-year journey of spiritual ascension. That's just my story. I mean, you can sit and talk with anybody. If they real, they're going to tell you that in the last 9 years, there's been a lot of growth spiritually. And then once the Kundalini energy was set and locked in to start rising for the masses, December 21st, 2020, you seen the mass awakening. Okay? You've seen a mass awakening. Well, the reason for that is because the matrix is breaking down. The grid is breaking down. We will be going off grid. You hear Kanye, I'm off grid. Rapping about it, right? Because it's finna break down. Y'all feel me? It's breaking down reflections. And as it breaks down, I see fear. I smell it. I sense it. Even though I know that we will be moving into victory. But it's imperative that we as gods and goddesses get a grip on what time we really living in. Look around you. Look at the planet. Look at nature. It was just snowing in South Africa not that many months ago. Look at the way the oceans, the seas, I should say, are reacting to the planet. The ice walls are melting and breaking down and been breaking down the last 2-3 years. So many people are seeing these different Pleiadian ships and Galactic Confederation ships and different ships from different extraterrestrial beings that it ain't even funny no more. It's like to the point where it's like becoming natural. A lot of these ships are here and been here, but then, you know, the elites who are in charge were using cloaking technology to hide this from our eyes. All right? So that's why a lot of y'all, like, some people got the gift where they can see past the clouds and they can see the cloak ships. You know, if they paying attention to the sky, they like, hold on, that cloud don't look right. A lot of these clouds are ships. The ships are there, but the elites, remember, they have a holographic technology that they're using for the sky, so they cloaking it. It's one of the little tricks of the trade that they have, you know, but it's breaking down. And what happened in La Palma with that volcano erupting, that wasn't nothing light. That's all part of the plan. And at the same time the volcano was erupting in La Palma, you have a volcano starting to erupt in Arizona. Hurricane Nora is still headed toward Arizona as well. It just went up the coast of Mexico and tore Mexico up, and they ain't said nothing else about it. At the same time that's going on, you have a volcano in Yellowstone that's been active and it's set to explode. Meanwhile, you still have the whole West Coast still on fire in majority of these places. All this is being kept under wraps. Italy is flooded right now. Germany is flooded right now. I don't think y'all hear me. Italy has flooded right now. Germany has flooded right now. Asia, 90% of Asia been underwater since last year. They're not saying that, over 95% to be exact. All the coastal reefs, all the coral that was on the coastal reefs along these beautiful coastal shorelines that was dying over the last 60, 70 years because of the abuse that was taking place to our waters and our seas by these planetary, these parasitical invaders, the elites and these reptilians. All of that is being restored. You got people posting videos of sirens and mermaids, and I told you I'm gonna still do the lecture on that.